Sandeep Raina. Today we are going to talk about a stock called ITD Cementation. The company is into EPC. Now EPC is a big spectrum in itself, but the company wants to focus on urban infrastructure, maritime structures, and also airport infrastructure. So this is where they want to focus on. If I just look at the revenue of last 5 years, it's not very impressive. They have grown only at 9%, and the reason was that the industry itself was not doing well. There were not many orders. If I just talk about the order book right now, it's around 200 billion rupees, and interestingly, in last 2.5 years, around 150 billion rupees have come in. So it's just off late the industry has picked up, and I think next 2-3 years looks good for the industry, and that is why we are pitching this stock. Now on the revenue front, I think this company can grow easily at 32% because the order book of 200 billion, which is 4 times FY23 revenues, needs to be executed. So based on that, I think this can be achieved. Now coming to margins, last 2-3 years, again, as I said, it was not good because raw material prices were increasing and they have few legacy orders which were loss making. So margin profile was actually as 5 to 6% in last 2-3 years. Of late they have picked up, and I think in next 2 years they can go up to 10% or margins, or maybe 9.5 to 10% is the range. So based on that, the EBITDA margin, the EBITDA actually can grow at good impressive 47%. We think the PAT can actually grow at 50% plus in next 2 to 3 years. So overall looks very impressive on the P&L side. If I look at the balance sheet, now balance sheet, if I talk about, the working capital is less than 20 odd days, and thanks to payables which are very high because they are getting that kind of credit from their people. So this way their working capital less than 20 days actually allows them to make a lot of cash flows. So we think next 2 years they can cumulatively make around 700 crores of cash flow. On the debt side, the debt equity is 0.5, not very high. And if I just talk about the valuation, the company right now we are getting at is 11x. This can, I think, given the parentage, which is actually an MNC, and maybe this is the only company in EPC listed space which would be having a parent which is MNC. So based on that, I think this company can command higher multiple of around 70 to 18 times because ROCs, if I look at it, is around 30 odd percent, and ROE is also around 20%. Around maybe in next 2 years it will be there. So given all these things, I think we can make around 45 to 50% in next 2.5 years. So that is the why we are pitching this stock.